Hello, my name is Michael Randolph, and I'm with the Center for Nonprofit and Community Development. Today, I want to talk about our 501c3 services related to preparing the documents for you to become a 501c3. But let me go back just 1 second and share with you that we've been around since 2011. We provided assistance and preparations of 501c3s in over 25 states throughout the United States. In addition to that, we provide all kinds of professional services and have done so in over 45 different states throughout the United States in terms of virtual classes. So you come to the right place. The Center for Nonprofit provides the most experience and the best prices in the country. We prepare all of the necessary documents to secure your organization 501c3 tax exempt status. So what does those documents include? Well, they include your articles of incorporation. Your articles of incorporation is the first document that's filed with the state to ask the state to recognize you as a nonprofit. Now, to start a nonprofit, you should have at least 3 board members, a purpose statement, and a name. And we can work with you on all 3 of those. The next document we prepared is known as the bylaws. The bylaws are critical because it tells about what is the laws for your organization. In other words, who does what, from the chairperson to the treasurer on down. The third document we prepared is known as a conflict of interest policy, in which IRS requires that you have in place. We also assist with preparing the application for the 501c3. And it's called a 10, it's for the 501c3, and it's called a 1023 form. In addition to that, we work with you on getting your state exemption as well. And also, we work with you on getting your license to operate as a nonprofit. Now, we charge anywhere from $450 to $1,200. However, our price to you for the day is going to be $350. Now, that being said, let me share with you that in addition to our fee, you also have to pay the fees to the state. Remember when we talk about that articles of incorporation? Well, when you file those articles in which we prepare for you, the state is going to charge you $61 in order to incorporate you as a nonprofit. Once your articles of incorporation is done and you receive the say to go ahead, then we file and prepare the documents for your 1023, which is asking IRS to give you tax exempt status. That fee is $275. So these are all the fees associated with you starting your nonprofit. Keep in mind, in addition to the 501c3 services, we also provide a list of different services that you see on my right, from grant writing to strategic planning, organizational planning. That list goes on and on. Again, we're willing to work with you in order to allow you to reach your dream. We not only work with you in terms of getting the 501c3 started, but then we work with you in taking you to the next level where you eventually will be operational, having staff and things of that nature. That's another part of our consultant services that we can talk about once you become a 501c3. I hope this helped you. I'm looking forward to getting started with you in your organization. Again, we work with organizations throughout the United States to get that 501c3 status. You can reach me at Center for Nonprofit and Community Development. Hold up, I might be able to slide this down a little bit. There we go. You can reach me at either the phone number listed or my email, mikeconsultant@gmail.com. You also can reach me by way of email, by my email known as Center for Nonprofit and Community at gmail.com, or you can hit us up on the webpage. Notice we work with all types of nonprofits, from churches, synagogues, outreach program, after school program, you name it, and we work with that nonprofit. Our background is over 30 years in working with nonprofit. I started as a working for a nonprofit. Once I gathered all those skill sets, I eventually started my own nonprofit to go and work with new nonprofits to work with them to get started. Because I realized that a lot of nonprofits are getting started, but they're not being directed in the right way to be successful. 9 out of 10 nonprofits fail within the first year of operation. And if they make it beyond that, they tend to operate out of pocket and with no funds. We change that narrative when we work with you. I'm so looking forward to working with you and your nonprofit to take you to the next level.